Hey guys, welcome to my second vlog. This is my second week of doing this, and I'm glad that I heard back from some of you guys. You enjoyed my last one, even though it was kind of a little boring. So I'm spicing it up a little bit. We're going to talk about Christmas shopping. Christmas is a couple weeks away, and one of the things I want to cover is something I read on the internet today about something that happened in East China. And just to lead up to it, when men go shopping, men know the store they want to go to. They know exactly which department they're going to. They know what they're going to get. Men have a one-track mind. I asked my wife, what do you want for Christmas? At least make me a list so you can guess what it is. I'm kind of horrible at picking out gifts. I ain't gonna lie. But men are determined and know exactly what they're going for. And unlike some people, some women, like my wife, they just like to go on a whim. They go shopping. They like to go see everything and browse everything. What's better? Instead of going for that one item, or just a couple items. Instead of going straight there. Most guys have the stores mapped out. In their brain. You know where the entertainment section is. You know where the clothes are. You know what you're going for. You're in and you're out. You're done. But this guy, excuse me, I cough. But this guy over in China had been in the mall for 5 hours with his girlfriend, and he had so many bags he could not carry them all, and he demanded to go home. And the girlfriend continued to say, just one more store, I want some new shoes. And he said that you got more shoes to last you a lifetime. You have a lot of shoes. And she kept insisting, and started yelling at him and telling him that he's spoiling Christmas. And it says the shouting match ended when the man chucked the bags on the floor and jumped over the balcony. Fell 7 stories to the mall floor. Most men don't mind going shopping with their wives for the first hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. But 5 hours? That's a long time in the store, Men like to be multitasking. They like to get things done. They like to go get something, come back home, and then go work on something else. They like to get a lot done. But there's an occasional day where they have free time, maybe, like I said, I'm maybe 2 hours, and then I'm done, But that was a really, really interesting story. I never heard of a guy taking it that far, and not wanting to go Christmas shopping. So beware, women. Your men have a time limit. I don't mean that in a sarcastic or mean way, but some men are different, but most men are like that. Not suicidal, but they have an internal clock. But another thing interesting today, something funny. Excuse me, I cough again. I'm getting actually better. I feel 10 times better than I did last week. But back to the story. I receive phone calls on my cell phone throughout the day sometimes from random numbers, and I usually let it go to voicemail, and I usually check them on my breaks, because I mean if it's not somebody I know, I'm not going to answer the phone right away, especially at work. But I saw the phone ring from a number I had no clue who it was, and I had this feeling, I should probably take this one. I'll just take it, I got time. So I answer it, and there's this woman there, and she's like, I'm like, hello? And she goes, hi, I need your help right away. I need you to come home. And I'm thinking, someone's in like dire need of help, and they called me by mistake instead of 911. I need to be paying attention to the details, and in case I'm asked questions later by the police or something. But at the same time, I'm like, I recognize this voice. And so once again, I go, hello? And it goes, it's me, Alyssa, your wife. You need to come home right now. Something bad happened. Logan's done something horrible. Or bad. Or something of that nature, And so I'm frozen. I'm like, well, what is it? You gotta tell me. I can't just go on a whim. Tell me what it is. He goes, he locked me out of the house. And I was like, well, where are you? I'm in the garage. I was doing laundry, and he locked the door on me. So, you know, I would, I would, I thought it was funny, but at the same time, I can understand how she was panicking. She had to go to a neighbor's house to call me. That's why I didn't recognize the phone number. And good thing I picked it up because it had probably been an hour before I would have checked the voicemail, you know. And he was locked inside with my youngest one, crying. So I told my boss, and they came straight home. You know, I was mad, and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had to leave work, you know. And it's not like I don't care about what's happening. It's just, you know, when you're like, hey, boss man, I gotta go, and I'll come right back. You know, they give you that look of, okay, we'll make it quick. You know, just that whole vibe you get at work sometimes from management. But, you know, as soon as I opened the door, he was playing with something. He was playing with a shoe. You know, and as soon as the door unlocked and opened, he just kind of like he knew. He knew. You know what I mean? He knew. Uh-oh. So Daddy had to come home. But, yeah, it was kind of funny. It wasn't funny for my wife. She wasn't happy. She was upset, and I could tell she was a little down about it. But then went back to work, and then had not really a fire, but we had a little incident at work where we had to put out some members and stuff there for a while. We were taking 5-gallon buckets of water up to our 4th floor and trying to put something out in a grinder. But it was an interesting day today. It was different. It wasn't the ordinary day today, but you need that sometimes. You know, you need a day that's out of the ordinary. You know, sometimes you get in so much of a routine that it just, I don't know, everything just seems to pass you by, and you don't pay attention to details. You know, you're just doing your motions, and then you go home, and then you do your motions, and then you go to bed, and then you do the next thing. You do the next day the same way. So it was a little different today. Quite a few things, you know, the kid, and a little fire at work, and reading this news article about men that can't shop for 5 hours. I figured I'd share that because I thought it was pretty good, and it wasn't locally. It was, like I said, East China. So some of you might not have heard that one. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Getting a lot better. Feel a lot better. Took a lot of scripts from my doctor. Getting over my cold. Feel, like I said, like 10 times better. Just still a little bit of cough left. But other than that, everything's the same. Getting ready for Christmas. I still have yet to set up the tree. I will probably do that this weekend. I don't think I'm going to do anything on that as far as video-wise. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoy, well, the people that ask for these kind of videos, if you guys actually still enjoy them, or if I'm doing a horrible job because I haven't really done anything like this before, like a video log. But yeah, you guys have a good day, good week, and I will do this again next week. I will see you then.